Imagine being able to build an app with your name.
Originium.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and for today
So, I got early access to Varka, and he is quite special. And I'm not just talking about that perfectly chiseled jawline. You see, this Grandmaster of Knights of Vodius can fight in so many different teams, which sometimes do wonders and sometimes fail to work in a hilarious way. Not only that, part of his kit seems so out of place, like you're better off just ignoring it sometimes. And then finally, when it comes to the numbers, they differ so wildly, depending if you play him as a Pyro, Hydro, Electro, or Cryo damage dealer, and you'll soon see why. But yeah, in this video, I'm gonna review and showcase Constellation Zero Varka. I'll compare him to some other units because why not, and we're gonna take a look at his damage potential, as well as which teams he excels in. But at the same time, I'll also point out some of the problems I've had with his playstyle, and share my honest thoughts about him, so that you can decide for yourself if he's worth pulling for. Okay, so I will be mostly showcasing Varka with Tidal Shadow Claymore, which can be crafted for free, but I'll be real. Compared to other weapons' damage output shown here, mainly his own signature, there's a huge damage difference between the two. Like, the signature is about 30% or even sometimes higher, and typically that would be sort of fine, but his free-to-play potential feels kinda weird considering the current trend of DPS units, and I'll talk about this more later on in the video. Anyway, he's also using a day card from Rising Winds artifact set with Attack Sands, Attack Goblet, and Critical Rate Circlet, and then his talents are all raised to level 10, and of course, he is Constellation Zero. Oh, and yeah, remember, this is creator experience server footage, so final content is subject to change. Now, Varka is quite the man because essentially he can deal damage with 5 different elements: Animal, Pyro, Hydro, Electro, and Cryo. The last 4, also known as Fech elements, will be the primary ways to deal damage with him because playing him as a pure Animal DPS is just a massive cope. I don't know what to tell you, it's bad. He can't even use his special skill in a mono Animal team, or if mixed with some Geo units. Maybe not as bad as Chaska just shooting Animal bullets, but pretty close. Still, let's examine how his elemental shenanigans work. Basically, when you tap the skill, he does a cool sword dive animation, which deals decent AoE damage once, generates 5 to 6 animal particles, which is quite a lot, and then he gains elemental infusion for one of his claymores for 12 seconds. That's right, this Favonian Chad fights with 2 claymores. One claymore will always deal animal damage, and the other, which will
Yo, chat. I'm gonna have to fight that thing. Yo.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth?
What is that behind him?
I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater
I want that green Paimon thing so bad, chat.
Get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still,
Oh my gosh, that thing is large.
God now.
Like, really, really large.
Too late? The balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer.
Uh-oh.
A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth.
Yo,
Looking
chat.
back,
What is
the
going
existence
on?
of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Jeez, dude.
A body that capitalizes on the balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom.
Girl, this is no time to be scoffing about this creation.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nihito wouldn't feel the same things as you.
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place. This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power. No wonder your own people have abandoned you. God of wisdom, let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Dude, this guy's obsessed with just being a god. What the heck is all this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, chat. I'm just gonna say this. I may die, okay? I may die. I need to learn his attacks, and then after I learn his attacks, we're gonna get him, okay? I don't have to do that.
Human wisdom.
Girl, this is no time to be scoffing about this creation.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world.